Hi, I'm going to say something that I hope ends the spiritual seeking and searching for you. And that is that you cannot accelerate the process to healing and awakening. And the reason for that is because the thing you're looking for, the thing you're trying to heal, the place you're trying to get to, it's here. It's not out there. It's not in the future. And so I want to talk today about this and tell you what you can do, how it actually does work for you to reach a place of freedom and happiness and joy, and it's here now. So I thank you so much for being here. I'm Lisa Natoli, and every Tuesday I put new content here on this YouTube channel. So I invite you to hit the button below. There's a subscribe button there, and you will receive new content from me every time I update. So thank you for being here. This channel is about awakening and healing. And I was on a spiritual path of seeking for almost 30 years and completely dedicated, super committed, did everything. And I'd read so many books that told me other people had reached a place of healing, peace, joy, happiness, love. And so I thought, oh, well, then it's definitely possible. And then I had moments of that awakening. I had moments of healing, but I always lost it. It always was this vacillation and back to wondering what I'm doing wrong. Why isn't it happening for me? How come I can't hold on to this experience? Why am I always back into doubt and overwhelm and frustration? And I finally realized that the thing I'm looking for is what I am. And you don't get it from seeking, you don't get it from working harder. And so many of us, we try all these things, right? We have meditation practice, we have mindfulness practice, we're trying to clear old patterns and programming and old routines. We're doing forgiveness work. We're seeing our grievances and being willing to let them go. And there's nothing wrong with any of this, but we do it because we're trying to get somewhere. And the location, I always call it a location of where we first begin is in a body identification. And that might seem like a weird thing to say because yeah, I am body identified, right? We all think, yeah, I'm here in, whatever this thing is. And so this is where we begin. But the thing that's trying to wake up and heal isn't real. And that might seem like a weird thing also. So here on this channel, I really just ask everyone to just keep an open mind. I'm all about direct experience where I want you to see for yourself. I'm going to share things here, my own experience. I'm going to bring people on who I know in my own community and not just that I've met along the way who have also experienced what I've experienced. Just that it's an inspiration for anyone watching that it's possible. It has nothing to do with efforting and trying. Nothing. And so the two examples that I have for you is it's not like a journey. Like I live in Maine here with my husband and our two cats, and I was thinking if I wanted to drive to Los Angeles, it's over 3,000 miles. And many people think the spiritual journey or healing is like that. Like we can say, okay, I'm here with whatever, physical diagnosis you have or pain or whatever your problems are. It's like that's your starting location. And then you think, I'm going somewhere. I'm going on a trip. I'm going to do clearing work. I'm going to do forgiveness work. I'm going to I'm going to be generous. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be the light of the world. I'm going to be like all these things that we do to try to improve or change or alter our experience because we don't like it, right? We don't like discomfort. We don't like the place we're in. We don't like our bank account. We don't like whatever the experience is that you're having. And so the mind, the body mind, that really is from the separate self, the I am a body belief. And so we put your name on it, says, oh, there's a better condition for me and I'm going there. And so if it's like in a car, if I was going to go to Los Angeles and it says it takes 48 hours to get from Maine to Los Angeles if I drove straight. And so many people think, okay, well, I can either drive fast and I can buckle down and I can, go to this retreat and I can meditate and I can increase my meditation time. I can, make lists of forgiveness and let the past go. And I'm just going to, buckle down and I'm just going to drive there fast. And you never get there, right? You never get there. And then other people are like, I'm just going to take it slow. Just going to stay overnight in hotels, enjoy the ride, but you're still trying to get somewhere. And so what happens on a spiritual path, the mind is super sneaky, 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 sneaky. And many spiritual traditions call it the ego. They call it the separate self. And it does this thing where it promises you that it's going to help you, that we're going to do something to improve our condition. Let's do it. It's like the cheerleader, right? Like, yeah, we're on it. But at the same time, it wants to keep you in hell. And so you need to become alert to this. And so you'll start to notice whenever you start to get close to your so-called destination, so close, right? So we're so close. I'm so close to awakening. I can feel it. You never get there. So it's different than driving in a car from starting point to ending point, where if I'm on my way to Los Angeles, I can see I'm almost there. And then I know when I'm there. Like, oh, here we are. We made it. But it's not like that with healing. And many of you will know this. Like you maybe have tried certain things and you haven't even experienced healing. I know many people who have healed of cancer. I know many people who have healed of tumors. The mind grabs you on something else. Then it's worried that the cancer is going to come back. Now it's worried that something else is going to happen. Then it switches gears and moves over to fear about your bank account. It's just the mind is never happy. It's always seeking and it's always searching. And the second example I had, it'd be like, I want you to think about where you are right now. So I'm in our house here in Maine. Maybe you're in your car. Maybe you're in an apartment. Maybe you're just whatever town you're in. I want you to think of the town or the city that you're in. Okay, you got it? And then what happens on the spiritual path, so you're in this town and then you say to someone, I want to get to this town. And someone's like, well, you're in it. You're already in it. No, 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 no. But tell me how to get there. It's like, well, no, you're in it. Tell me, like if you're sitting in your car right now and you were to say to someone, tell me how to get to my car. And someone says, no, you're in it. No, 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 but tell me how to get there. And that's what happens with the mind. It's so in a sleepwalking state that it cannot see what is right here. It cannot see the happiness and the freedom and the joy and our eternal nature, which is encompassing us completely. And then the mind, let's use the analogy of you're sitting in your car trying to find your car. And then the mind says, oh, I'll meditate. I'll be right here in my car and I'm going to get to my car and I'm going to I'm just going to do some mindfulness practices. I'm going to forgive. I'm going to make a list of people who I have grievances with, who I have not forgiven, and I'm going to get to my car. You're sitting in it. You're literally sitting in perfect health. And I get it. I get it. If you're experiencing pain and physical symptoms, I was there. And all I wanted was to be out of the pain and out of the physical symptoms. And I just kept thinking, there's got to be something I can do. I spent thousands of dollars trying to heal physical symptoms and get out of pain. Nothing worked. I had temporary relief and it would come right back again. And so what finally worked? That's what I want to share with you today. And the thing that really worked for me is welcoming everything exactly as it is. The pain, the physical symptoms, everything that I perceived as a problem, begin to welcome it, no longer trying to fix it, change it, heal it, alter it, nothing. It's just like, okay, I'm just going to welcome everything exactly as it is. And the second thing is to see all this activity. And so no longer trying to get somewhere. So it becomes a journey of discovery and investigation now to begin to see the thoughts, feelings, and sensations that are arising and allowing them to arise, allowing everything to just be as it is, not trying to get rid of anger, not trying to make things disappear. You know, we often try to make pain disappear. We try to lessen things. We want to lessen our anger. We want to relieve our guilt, relieve our grief. And the one thing that almost no one does is to say, okay, no more of that. Because it's only the mind that will trick you into thinking you're supposed to be happy and never experience grief and never experience pain and never experience physical symptoms. And when you can really begin to just practice, just really say, okay, I'm going to practice with this. And my life changed so much, and it didn't change overnight. But I wasn't trying to get anywhere anymore. I literally said, I'm not going to try to wake up anymore, and I'm not going to try to heal anymore. And welcoming everything exactly as it is. And the self, this is really the thing that happens, is the self that you are when you stop giving your attention to thoughts, feelings, sensations, when you stop trying to fix things. There's like this relaxation that happens, and the self, which is just pure wholeness, is always here. It's never gone anywhere, begins to shine through. And we have moments in our lives when we glimpse it. We've always have this moment of happiness or peace or freedom, and then we think we lose it. You didn't lose it. It's just that your attention went back onto the body self again. So what this is now is no longer trying to wake up and no longer trying to heal, but becoming interested now in seeing all this activity. It's like a happy game. I love what A Course in Miracles says, is that this is our final happy game on earth, and we become like little children. So that was way more interesting to me than trying to heal, which was very serious business. Being sick was very serious business to me, and I said, I'm done with that. Just whatever the body's going to do now, I welcome it. And so I hope this video has been helpful to you, and I want you to just give it a try. Just give it a try to see what that feels like for you. To begin to investigate and be in a process of discovery of these thoughts, feelings, and sensations that arise. Just see what the mind does. No more trying to get somewhere. You're there. You're here. You're already the place you want to go. So thank you so much for watching. I love you.